Hi, it's your mystery pastor with my cool Halloween stuff. And so, the way that I thought about this, I was thinking about Halloween, and then I was thinking about some of these ultra conservative Christian groups who think it's a terrible holiday and they don't allow their children to dress up in costumes. I mean, this was one of my favorite things, and it's now my grandchildren, my children, grandchildren love, love, love Halloween. So, so I went and Googled it, which is what I do for information usually. And the history is really interesting. I thought it can be traced back to the Celts of Europe about 2,000 years ago. And they occupied parts of Ireland and the United Kingdom and France. They celebrated a pagan festival called Samhain, and it was celebrated to honor the dead. And it involved sacrifices of crops and animals, a lot like some of the stories in the Bible. Well, around 600 AD, Pope Boniface IV created All Saints' Day. And later, Pope Gregory III moved the holiday to November 1st in an effort to give it a Christian alternative. So to give it a Christian spin on this celebration. And so some Christians just didn't want to celebrate a pagan festival. And so All Saints' Day, which honored the saints and the martyrs, became the dominant holiday. So here in the United States, the Halloween tradition started in the early 1900s, which isn't that all that long ago for Halloween to have started. And it was brought to the United States by migrating Irish and Scots. And after about 800, the day was called All Hallows Eve, which became Halloween. The word hallow means a saint or a holy person. So, like I said, Halloween's often berated by these ultra conservative Christians as a negative or even as a satanic holiday. But Halloween eventually emerged as a night for Christians to pray for the souls of the deceased and instill in a and put think of them in a state of purification, that they're not there yet, but they are on their way. And this is, by the way, this particular thing is a Catholic interpretation. They think souls stop in purgatory, and we don't believe that. So that's where that came from. Anyway, Halloween's also been connected with Reformation Sunday, which was last Sunday on our church calendar. And actually, I'm going to talk about it this Sunday. And also, it's associated with All Saints' Day, which is this coming Sunday. And it's when we honor and remember those who have left us to be with our Lord during the last year. There is so much fascinating background and history associated with Halloween. And so, if you'd like to know more, you should Google it. The Wikipedia article is especially interesting, and it really gets detailed. It's very long, but fascinating. So, having said all that, on Saturday, just enjoy the costumes and the pumpkins and the candy and the general spookiness. It's a harmless, exciting, and fun time for kids, ages 1 to 99. I think a lot of adults love it just as much as an adult as they did when they were children. So, as I mentioned, this Sunday's All Saints' Day, when we remember those who've gone before us, but it's also communion. And so you can have your elements ready at home to join in. The bulletin is in the Thursday weekly notice, and this week includes words to the hymns, so you can sing along at home. Worship on YouTube will be available early Sunday morning, So if you would like some Sunday morning consistency, you can worship at 10 like we always do. And then we will have virtual coffee hour right after that at 11 Sunday. You just click the link in Thursday's weekly notice and you're in. So crank up your imagination and we can all worship together. Also, my last little comment is that Stephanie Kimball's Racial Reconciliation Group will meet Sunday at 7. We've been meeting every other Sunday. And it's always a really interesting discussion once we get going. And again, you just click on the link. It's just a click away on the link. Blessings.